fuck is that noise? Sounds like a cat's being raped. Okay, I crossed back into Chile over the mountains. That was pretty cool. And then I had to drive 500 kilometers north up the coastline where I got to Antofagasta. And the coast was amazing. It was really nice.
December drinking horchata, I'd look psychotic in a balaclava. Winter's cold is too much to handle. Pinch your crabs, the pinch at your sandals. In December drinking horchata, look down your glasses at that aranciata. With lips and teeth to ask how my day went, boots and fists to pound on the pavement. Here comes the feeling you thought you'd forgotten. Chairs to sit, sidewalks to walk on.
So I made camp, and I was like, all I've got to cook basically is pasta, and it's pretty boring stuff. And I was quite lucky. I found this lizard, dead lizard. I was like, wow, it looks quite fresh. Maybe I can cook that, put it in with the pasta, give it some extra flavour. So I like went to pick it up, and it wriggled a little bit, and it was really weird. It was just pretending to be dead. It wasn't even dead. It's such a faker. Fuck. And then I saw this crazy thing. It was like this giant frog which was just emerging from the sand, like peeping out, and it had a look around and then it disappeared again back into the sand. It's like, wow, it's like something off the movie Tremors, you know? There's these giant things living under the sand, and they just come up every now and then to eat someone or to have a breather, and then they go back down again. And it was quite weird as well, like a lot of the towns are made from these mud bricks, so there can't be a lot of rain in this area, because if it rained then the mud would just like melt and the houses would all fall down. And then finally, after days and days of riding, I arrived in Uyuni, which is, I think it's like kind of a market town or something up in the mountains. It's quite cool. All the people dress really weird in bright colours. I checked into this hostel. I met another couple who were on bikes, a Dutch couple from Holland. We decided that we would like go and visit the tourist attractions together, so we went to this place. It's like a train graveyard where there's all these trains that are just left to rot in the sand. I don't know what the fuck they're doing there, whether people just brought them there just to be like a tourist attraction, or whether they used to mine here for some shit that's in the ground. I don't know. So then the major attraction here for people is to go to the Salar de Uyuni, which is the salt flats. It's the biggest salt flat in the world. It's fucking huge. The problem is, if you want to ride your bike onto the salt flats, you have to get them washed first and then sprayed with oil, and the oil protects a bit from the salt, because salt rots metal really badly. So the oil kind of like makes a film over the metal so the salt can't get in. That's the theory. Whether it works or not, I don't know. And then it was like about a half-an-hour ride from the town to get onto the salt flats.
So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of para.
And the salt, I believe, is about 2 meters thick, and underneath this salt there's like a whole big swamp of lithium. So they're currently like mining, sucking out all the lithium. So I think that's pretty bad, because eventually if they take out all the lithium, then surely it's all the salt's just gonna crash down. That's fucked up. And we got lost. Like the guy who I was with, the Dutch guy, like he had the coordinates for this island where you can go and camp. So we're searching for this island, and but someone had given him the wrong coordinates. So we were driving not to the island. We were driving completely way out the wrong direction, and the water was getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and my bike's getting covered in salt. And eventually we got saved by these miners who were like shouting us from this road that they built on the salt flat, shouting us to like get the fuck off. So we headed over to where they were, and then they explained to us that we're going in a really bad direction. We have to follow their road to get out of there. And so we followed the road, and then we had to go through all this like security checks and everything, because they were like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not even in the tourist area. So we had to show our passports and stuff to show that we're not stealing their lithium. I don't know. And then they told us that we had to like make our way back, go back to the town, but it was already starting to get dark. So we found a little remote place, and we camped there for the night. Now I look like a snowman. It's gone like really hard, like cardboard or something. So I'm pretty sure by tomorrow all my clothes, everything is going to just dissolve, because salt eats away at everything. But we found somewhere pretty cool to camp, amongst all these rocks and everything. So hopefully there's a bit of shelter from the wind.
Feeling you thought you'd forget.